Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to ATS. We are still driving with the Freightliner FLC by XBS. I am loving this truck. It's been a while since I drove it. And with the trailer paint job from TKK to feature ProMods Canada. This will be releasing together with the ProMods Canada map itself. Hopefully in a week's time. Maybe it's even released by the time this video is out. One can wish. But let's enjoy the trip in the meantime. So in this episode, we are starting from Princeton. This is where we ended in the last one. We went from Hope to Princeton, and now it's from Princeton to Colville. So we'll be crossing the border somewhere around here, I imagine, the Canada-US border. And we'll be traveling across Highway 3, Crow's Nest Highway in the meantime. We'll be skipping Penticton in the meantime though, but hopefully we'll get a chance to explore that in the next few trips. Right? But I am quite interested to see how the border looks like from this end, because we've only seen one border so far. That's on the west side of Bellingham. There's one on the east side, and then there's one here in Osoyoos. So let's go and check that out. It's going to be 305 kilometers, but it's going to be a very windy road, so hang tight. Please fasten seatbelts. Let's get going. It's a bit late now already though. It's already 5 p.m. Let's see if this truck has a clock. I think it does. No, I don't see it, unfortunately. No, maybe not. Most of the trucks, the old school trucks like this, they have like an analog clock as one of the dials, but I don't see that here. Or maybe I just missed it. You guys let me know if I missed it, okay? But in the meantime, let's cheat a bit. Yeah, there we go. Almost 6 p.m. even. Delivering 22 tons of flour to Colville back in Washington State. Very clicky blinkers. Let's give it a wide turning arc here. And let's follow the stop signs. Thank you for stopping for me. I sure am loving that Zeemod sounds are working with 139 for those of you who have been craving for Zeemod's Detroit Diesel Series 60 sounds. You have a chance of getting it back to 139 again. Just apply my compatibility patch. Download it from the mods list. Link is in the video description. And yes, that's free. Of course, I wouldn't charge for it. That is also in my Google Drive, so no risk of shady pop-ups like in share mods. You know, some people are staying away from share mods, and I totally understand that sentiment. If you're not familiar with the site, it can get a bit shady. You can click on some things, some nasty pop-ups can appear. You can download yourself some unhealthy applications, so you have to know where to click and have to know how to distinguish the real download button from the fake one, stuff like that. So I try to stay away from it as much as possible, and just loading to Google Drive, I can keep the same link and keep on updating it. So moving forward, if I make these compatibility patches, a nice car wash there, expect that they will be on my Google Drive for easy downloading. And after all, these will be small files, so reaching the limit should not be an issue. 60 kilometers per hour is the recommended approach here. Approach, talking like I'm flying a plane. This truck is growing on me. Initially, I had my reservations about driving it because of the visibility. Like, yeah, I mentioned it the last episode, it does feel like we're inside the tank. Of how there is a certain cramped feeling in here. But it kind of grows on you. It has that perfect trucking vibe that you really are in a tank. As tanky as it gets. That looks like a promising screenshot. Man, look at all the details here, huh? The signage. It cannot be as complete as this on both sides of the road. Not only the signage, everything. Trees, houses. all varied up and customly made for everyone's enjoyment. Thank you, ProMods Team, for giving quality content. Gone are the days when we have paper mache as buildings. I still cannot remember. That was the Queremios. Very interesting names. Some of these Canadian cities, Canadian towns. Do these have maybe, I don't know, a Native American background? And sorry, I'm very bad at history, so I have no idea what the history is here. So you guys let me know. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a Canadian word, like Osoyoos or Queremios. They sound a bit almost like Greek in a way, for my basic ears at least. To say Osoyoos Penticton. This one. Is that a traffic light? Not really, it's a caution light. Feels like a real small town, isn't it? With small stores on the sides and whatnot. People hanging out by the side of the road like that. Oh, that's actually a guy working. Thank you for your service. Nighthawk USA. Nighthawk? Did I read that right? Interesting name. Sounds like a superhero. No one there. Why is no one on the roads though? Is everyone staying away from me? Do not pass when light is flashing. Looks like there's a police officer there as well, waiting for speeding violations, I guess. Where is everyone? Did I turn off traffic maybe? Have you guys seen anybody yet? Let's wait a few more seconds. See if I maybe messed something up. I don't think I changed any of the traffic settings, nor did I enable any mods. That does seem weird. Oh, that's beautiful. As the sun starts to set, we get these very nice shadows that accentuate the beauty of the place. Winery. Cool, even have a signage for a winery. Let's go to the exterior view here. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't see anyone on the roads. Interesting. Let's double check. After all, there's no one here. So I'll stop in the middle of the road. Just like that. Does that work? Oh, I see someone already. Yeah, okay. There is someone. Okay, there is traffic. Maybe this place is just not as populated. Okay, good. So I did not mess things up. Why did that guy stop? Maybe there was a stop sign there. Okay. Now what is this? Quite interesting junction. Wonder where that goes. Will do. Still at Crow's Nest, right? Yeah, that's the sign. Crow's Nest, Highway 3. I believe this goes all the way to, if Wikipedia is right, this goes all the way to Alberta, which I don't think is in ProMods Canada yet. But hopefully, they plan on expanding it soon. Oh, look at this, guys. I think this is a worthy screenshot. Let's just let that guy pass. There you go. Just Jake braking all the way here. Interestingly enough, we didn't get the brake check. But maybe that's because this is more like a country road. But again, no, this is officially Highway 3. But maybe some parts they don't have brake checks. Beautiful. Right, we can go to 80 again here. Oh, and yes, let me just address that. So there are most of the people, like, I guess if you think about it, so I read through the comments, you guys know I read as much as I can and I reply to as much as I can. And thank you for the beautiful, insightful, inspiring comments. Really appreciate you taking the time to not only watch but also comment, like, and everything. And like 99% of the comments are amazing, but there will always be those funky ones, let's call it that. And they kind of, how do you say, there's that expression that I had to look up to get the actual wording, but it's something like, if you give a mouse a cookie, they will ask for milk, and then if you give them milk, they'll ask for this, and then if you give them this, they'll ask for that. And someone put it very succinctly: you give someone an inch, they ask for a mile. But you get the point. So some people were complaining about the map size, like, oh yeah, that's like, I sure hope that that's only the early access version, because the map is too small, like oh my goodness. Yeah, it's just hard to please some people, I guess. US border, there we go, that's the one we are going to. This is Osoyoos. Beautiful looking town, lots of flowers. Is there a traffic light? There was, but I completely ignored it. And why am I driving in third person view? Risk of hitting that lamppost. Okay, we're good. Adopt a highway. Rotary Club of Osoyoos. I wonder what that means. Maybe like you are sponsoring a highway, the funding for the continuous improvement of highways, maybe. Interesting. Yeah, let's just look at this picture, guys. There's the custom Osoyoos landmark there, or welcome sign, and then this picture just gives you that perfect countryside vibe. Like, what is this? I don't know, winery, maybe. I hope I got this right. Oh, I can tell I'm a city guy. I know nothing about vegetation, but yeah, just that look gives you that perfect vibe of being on the countryside. Just gives that nice vacation feel. And ProMods did a terrific job here. Now I have to know where I should be going. This looks like a completely different border from the one we crossed over in West Bellingham. Truck entrance, okay, got it. I got it this time, thankfully. I hope I fit through here. This must be one of those X-ray things. Indeed, wow. That X-ray inspection isn't actually present in ATS in any part of the default map, as far as I know. That has been implemented in Black Sea DLC in ETS2, I think. But it's nice to see that as long as it's in ETS2, they can actually implement it in ATS as well. Or I wonder if they had to do some workarounds there. But the same with this kind of border, right? This is more of an ATS kind of thing, or ETS2 rather. Calculating route. Don't worry, we'll get to cross soon. GPS is getting confused. Let's get our documents and get rolling. Duty free, and we want to buy some stuff. Some chocolates maybe. Some wine, beer. Now, I did want to sleep because it is getting dark. But then again, we are back in Washington. The Evergreen State, it says. Amazing. I love that. Very nice border. Osoyoos seems like a very homey town. Looks like it's going to be perfect for taking a few weeks off, going on vacation. It does give that vibe, getting away from the city, just enjoying the countryside. Let me know if that's accurate in real life, if you are familiar with this place. Now, I guess we should switch to miles per hour, huh? But I'm kind of not sure if I want to be honest. Simikamin River 97. Yeah, we're definitely back to miles per hour here. And I wonder if this is already part of the default map or if this is still ProMods. Did I just turn there without looking at the other side? Gladly. Thankfully there was no one on the other end. Otherwise it would have been a clumsy trucking incident. Let me see. 97 miles is basically 97 kilometers is basically 55 miles or 60. Looks like 60 miles per hour. That does seem strange though, having a 60-mile speed limit here in the heart of this town. That might need a bit of adjustment. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think this is still part of ProMods, because they don't only model Canada itself but also the roads leading up to the border. Yeah, this one. It says 97, which is 60 miles per hour. If I were to bet. I can sleep here, but I kind of am feeling in the mood for a little bit of night driving. So I think we'll keep on going. Now it lowers the speed. Now that's correct. And that ramps up bit by bit. I'm just going to keep kilometers per hour, guys. Bear with me. We'll just convert it in our heads. When we see 97 there, that's 60 miles. And then we'll adjust as necessary. We'll rely more on the signage than what the GPS is saying. That was a fun drive. But yeah, I totally understand the sentiments of wanting a bigger map. Everyone wants a bigger map, but it's not, how do you say? Let's try to be thankful for what we get, right? ProMods will definitely plan on expanding more. As to how far away in the future, or how far they want to expand into in terms of the area, I have no idea. But let's first try to enjoy what we get and try not to complain even before getting anything. 60 miles, that should be 60 miles more or less. Cruise control it there. Oh, this actually gives a very eerie vibe. That looks quite scary, doesn't it? Kind of feel like we're in a horror movie all of a sudden. Started to imagine things. This is why I don't watch horror movies. I'm very bad at the after effects. My imagination is can be very creative when it comes to that. I know some of you guys are fans, but for me, I try to stay away from everything horror. Like, I can probably survive the movie itself, the game itself, but it's the after effects that really get me. And what I mean by that is, after watching the movie, I get to like relive some of the scenes. Like if there's someone who, like, I don't know, like in this scene, right? Imagine someone going into the road suddenly or something like that. I would imagine it when I drive the next time in real life. So it's like not very healthy. So for my sanity, I try to stay away from horror movies. Anything horror. Give me a love story any time of the day. Whoops. 45 on this bend. No problemo. guys, yeah, it is getting, well, it has gotten pretty dark already. But we'll turn on our high beams later on. What's that guy doing? Is he okay? Had to pull over somehow. Oops, sorry. My bad. There you go. So you guys can see a bit better. Yeah, we'll just continue on just to add a bit of variety. A little bit of night driving. I do miss those from time to time. It's nice. It's nowhere as scenic for sure, but it does have its own appeal. 45. Let's follow that guidance. Whoa. Almost hit the railings there, I think. Just got lucky. Sorry. Problem with my jake brake. I don't even have to step on the brakes at all to slow down. It's perfect. And we get that treat of nice sounds. Not sure if everyone likes it, but I personally do. Ooh, it was a bit fast. Don't think that was meant for 45. Now we need some actual service brakes. Colville. Believe that's where we're going. Oh, nice moon. NaturaLux still has no equal. Unfortunately, I don't think we will be getting to see NaturaLux in the near future. It seems like its days are numbered. I have no official statement or anything, but if you guys were in the NaturaLux Discord server, you might notice that it doesn't exist anymore. So that might be a sign of things to come, which is a bit unfortunate. But such is the way sometimes. So we'll try to make NaturaLux work for as long as possible. But I'm already looking at alternatives because I do want to use graphics mods that are accessible to everybody. Like, whether it's freeware or payware, I'm fine with using either, as long as it's great and as long as everyone can have access to it. Like, if you pay for it, if it's payware, you can have it. If it's free, then everyone can get it. I would rather use that to make it more relatable to everyone. Because as much as I enjoy driving in realistic visuals, I don't like the fact that like I have access to it but you don't. So I'll try to minimize that moving forward. I know it can be a bit frustrating. Like, as you see someone driving with beautiful sights, but it's not really something you can download even if you pay for it. You can't even pay for it. It's really not available to public. So I am on the lookout for graphics mods again. A strong contender would be, well, the usual suspects mainly. I am thinking of either JBX or Realistic Brutal Weather or Project Next Gen. JBX and Project Next Gen, the new one, are payware. Realistic Brutal Weather is freeware. But the fog in RBW, as I mentioned before, I'm not really the biggest fan. So if that gets reduced, I might get into it, but if not, I'll probably move over to JBX. JBX does give some amazing sights, although it does have that filter that I'm not so fond of. It can be a bit Instagramish at times. Although I think with the recent updates, he's trying to make it more natural. And it does look great. But where are we parking this? I think here. If I were to guess, it's at the back again. Looks like it's that same parking as the ones we did before. Thankfully, this one has very nice lighting. Not all the prefabs have great lighting like this. Some are pitch black. Ah, quite different parking actually. Yeah, one sec. I don't think this will work in... I think we'll have to do a blindside reverse here. Anyway, let me try and see what I can do. I'll try it first, the easier way. We'll see. Oh crap, jackknife incoming. Please don't. Thank you. Alright, so I'll try to park it this way. Let's open the window here on the left so I can see better. Hitting something. I might be. Yeah, if we can turn like a sharper angle here, we can actually shoot ourselves into that parking slot, I think. Right, let's try. If I turn all the way here, as long as we clear that yellow small post there, and turn as sharp as we can, that might actually work. Although on this side, yeah, we do have allowance here on the right side, so let's continue that. And then we'll adjust it. Yeah, that looks good. And then we'll do like a semi-blind side reverse, but most of the work is done for us already. Something along those lines. Okay. It's not looking very good. Right, let's adjust a bit. Come on, you can do it. Looks promising. Yeah, I think we can manage that. Visibility is super poor. I think I overdid it. Let's see. That good? Oh yeah, that actually works. Nice. Cool, okay. Got this. Pretty straightforward from here on out. Nice. So hope you guys enjoyed that quick drive. Do like checking out these borders. And I look forward to driving more in Canada in the near future. Let's deliver that. 12 a.m. 307 kilometers, 10k. I'll take it. 105 XP for that trailer parking. I like. It's very dark here though. Right guys, so thanks for watching. Looking forward to your comments as always. Catch you in the next one. Clumsy Trucking, and bye bye. Have a nice day.